Never Have I Ever Season 2 finished last summer, and fans are already looking forward to the third season of the hit comedy drama. Mindy Kaling of The Office fame is at the helm of this one alongside Lang Fisher. The show also stars Maitri Ramakrishnan in the role of Devi. It's recently been given the go-ahead for the third season, which we love. Today we have everything you need to know so far about the upcoming installment, so stay with us. First of all, where did we leave Season 2? Well, the second season ended with us having more questions than we did answers, and as we saw, Devi is increasingly making worse and worse decisions in her personal life. Throughout the second season, she really turns into a person we wouldn't particularly want to have anything to do with, as she's particularly horrible to her mother, also indulging in two-timing boyfriends whilst bullying those close to her. The second season ends with her finally becoming an item with Paxton, who also hit her with his Jeep at the dance. We wonder if the show creator Kaling took any inspiration from the Office storyline where Michael hit Meredith with his car. We then see a disapproving Ben, who we think could be heading for trouble in the upcoming season relationship-wise. Fabiola and Kamala were also going through some rough times in regards to their relationships. During the first season, we tended to focus quite a lot on Indian stereotypes and quite a bit fair of nationalistic ideas. But season 2 worked past these themes, thankfully. It's good to see shows trying to focus on other aspects, like developing their characters, rather than looking at tired aspects like stereotypes and profiling characters. And in all seriousness, Devi has a lot to work on character-wise. What did you make of the second season? What do we know about the plot line for the new season then? Well, not a lot as of right now, but we can probably guess that the third installment will delve deeper into Devi and Paxton's relationship. And hopefully, as we've already mentioned, see Devi alter her behavior some, as she'll now be a year older, and dare we say, wiser. It will probably also explore themes of sexuality and what it's like for teenagers who are pretty inexperienced in this field, which is what co-creator Lang Fisher recently alluded to when asked what direction it would be heading in. We wonder if Devi and Paxton will firm up their relationship, or will there be a few spanners thrown into the works? A little more on this later. We would tend to think that being the drama magnet that she is, Devi will find a way to mess it all up. What we can probably all but agree is that the pair will have a lot to learn about each other, as well as themselves in the upcoming season. It'll be interesting to see if Devi's family relationships will continue to be put under the microscope, and we would love to see her grandma given more screen time this time around. Lang Fisher also alluded to this fact by saying she, her grandmother, just brought this whole other dimension and kind of filled a little bit of the void that Mohan left. I'd like to see the new dynamics of her family now. Fisher also hinted that Devi and her mother's relationship will continue to develop as Devi learns to stand on her own 2 feet and stop being so childish. About time. What do you want to see happen in season 3? When will the third season be dropping then? Let's see. So after we got the green light for a third season last year, show creator Mindy Kaling took to social media to voice her approval and thank Netflix and Universal for letting her bring more of Devi's story to fans of the show. It'll be interesting to see where Kaling takes the third season and what trouble the teenager will be getting up to in the new installment. Filming began last November and was due to last for a couple of weeks, up until the middle of December, which gives us similar filming times as seasons 1 and 2. Given that this all matches up with the first 2 seasons, we can probably expect the third season to be dropping at the end of this year sometime. Although Netflix have been tight-lipped about when it will be returning. There's a slight chance we could see the third season slightly sooner, as the gap between season 1 and 2 was largely down to COVID delays. But as the world slowly opens back up again, we could see the hit show moved up slightly. Hooray! Well, with all this said, we're just glad that season 3 has been given the go-ahead and are excited to see which direction it'll be heading in. Will Devi mature a little, or will she carry on with some of her less than savory behavior, which we saw in the first couple of seasons? What do you guys think? What has Mindy herself had to say about the upcoming season? Stay with us to find out. Mindy Kaling, who shot to fame as the larger-than-life Kelly Kapoor on legendary show The Office, was recently quizzed about what the third installment might have in store for us and how the show is going in general. Well, the show is loosely based on Mindy's formative years, and we can see a lot of Kelly Kapoor and Devi, which is possibly because Kelly was a sort of parody of Mindy too. Mindy spoke out about the upcoming season, saying she doesn't just want the lead character to live a happily ever after sort of story, as no one's gonna find that interesting. Oh, the world we live in. She revealed that in her mind, it's more suspenseful for the audience when they don't know what's going to happen with the lead character, which we guess is fair enough. Kaling went on to explain a little bit more of her thinking, saying that the love triangle we saw develop in season 2 won't be completely completely finished, which will leave a lot of room for potential drama when the third season rolls around, and we can't wait. She said, "I think it's great because both of these choices are really great in their own way, but it's been really fun seeing how passionate people are for one or the other side. It reminds me of being a teenager and how invested you get in those fictional relationships. That makes me really happy." What do you make of Miss Kaling's comments? Let us know below. What do we know about the cast then? Stick around and all will be revealed. Of course, Devi, actress Maltri Ramakrishnan, will be returning as the show pretty much hinges around her, and Lee Rodriguez and Ramona Young will be returning as Fabiola and Eleanor, which is great. The pair will more than likely be providing Devi with more moral support in the third season. Paxton actor Darren Barnett will also be returning to play Devi's love interest, and Jaron Lewinson is back as Ben. Richa Murjani is also returning as Kamala, and Purna Jagannathan will be returning as Doctor and Devi's mom. It's also been confirmed that Johnny MC will be narrating again, which is fantastic for the show. Netflix also confirmed last month that Anirudh Pasharidi will be joining the team for the upcoming season, playing a character called Dev, who's been described as an Indian-American teen boy who's as smart as Devi, but goes on to an elite private school. We wonder if this character will be challenging Paxton and Ben for Devi's attention. What do you guys think? Is there a potential love square on the cards? Pasharidi has also had roles on shows such as The Goldbergs and Last Man Standing. And finally, we're talking actor pay. Stay with us. When season 3 was announced last year, it was reported that all of the show's main characters were looking for pay raises. None more so than actress Maltri Ramakrishnan, who of course plays Devi. We know that the first table read for season 3 already went ahead, but Ramakrishnan and her co-stars were reportedly looking to boost their income by somewhere in the region of $150,000 per episode, with some sources claiming Maltri was seeking even more as she is the star of the show. It was revealed that the actress was already making $21,000 an episode in season 1, which for a couple of weeks' work for the whole season adds up to just north of $200,000, which isn't bad. Her pay was bumped even further in season 2 to around $26,000 per episode, and we also know she received a pretty hefty bonus of around $100,000. When you consider her age and experience, or lack of it, it's definitely not the worst paying gig you'll find. The actress who plays Devi's mother, Purna Jagannathan, is the highest paid on the show as she's an industry stalwart, and you could say she has actually paid her dues. What do you make of these guys demanding higher pay? We're not quite sure what to make of it, as surely they could easily be replaced, maybe with the exception of Ramakrishnan. As always, thanks for tuning in today, and remember to stop by next time for some more fun and games. Also, why not share today's video with any fans of Never Have I Ever who you might know of? Bye guys!